So first you need to go on the Google search engine where you type Google Forms. Then you choose Google Forms for personal use. Here again you choose personal and you click on go to Google Forms. You remember at the start of the video we asked you to have a Google account. Here it is. You enter your password and you click on next. Here you are already in the Google Forms application. So here you see you have different templates proposed by Google, but I prefer to use the blank one where I can customize it and do whatever I want. At this level, it will be difficult to explain to you the different features of a Google form. Nevertheless, what we will try to do is to create a basic form and distribute it to your colleague, your friends, or whoever you want. So let's give a title for our form. Weekly feedback. We will call it weekly feedback on online teaching and learning. So primarily this form is meant for the educator of a school, and it should be able to provide a report to be submitted to that school. So first you will need to know the name of your educator. So name of educator. Here you can put it as a short answer. Why? Each educator will write his own name. So let's say it is a required answer, a required fill. Okay, so they cannot avoid it. If you don't fill this fill, you cannot submit the form. Now you want to know the date of the feedback. Here again, or date of session. Here again, you put it a required fill. You click on the small plus here, where you can add, let's say, the subject. So for the subject, I will advise to put a multiple choice, that is a list of subject: French literature, okay, let's say we put these two subjects. Here again, it should be a required fill. The class, you put it here, grade. So grade, you have multiple choice again, 1, you add another option, 2, 3, 4. I guess that it will be here again a required question. Then you put let's say what online platform do you use to communicate with your pupils. So you can have a multitude of platform. So let's say we put Zoom, WhatsApp. We can choose email. Maybe we can choose telephone, which is still being used nowadays. Google Classroom. And though I will put it a required question, I will leave it open somehow for other, as we do not know what other platform might be used. So you see here you have different types of answers. Let's stop here. So our form is here. If we want to preview the form, so we give a name, the name is here. This is our form for the time being. What we can do now, we can preview how will it look like. Here you are. Normally your educators or the person filling the form should have this interface. Okay, then we go back. Let's say we try to fill something. Mr. X, month. We teach French, grade 3, and we normally use Zoom. And then you click on submit. Here you are. So this is your first form. Of course, it is a test for you. Now, in the next video, we will see how to distribute the form. Now that our form is ready, we need to distribute it to our educators. It's as simple as this. You click on send. Normally you will send by email. This is if you want to send by email. So you type the email here, and then you can put a customized message. Dear educator, grateful if you could fill the attached form. The form by clicking on the link below for your report, and then you click on send. So this is if you want to send by email. You have another option. Nowadays you have WhatsApp. You can copy the link or even shorten the link before copying. You copy the link and then you paste it in your WhatsApp or even in your email or whatever social media you want. And then when clicking on it, they will be able to fill your form. So here it is for distributing the form. In our next video, we will see how to retrieve the reports. The last step on our Google form is to retrieve the responses. What's the use of making a form if we cannot look at the responses or even exporting it for analysis? So we have our form here. We click on responses. Here we will have a summary of the different responses. We can also have the individual responses. And finally, we can export the responses through to a Google Sheet. So you click on the Google Sheet icon. You choose, you can export to an existing spreadsheet or to a new one. I prefer a new one for a new form. So you click create. You wait. And no, it's not magic. It is linking the form to the newly created Google Sheet. Here you are. You have the timestamp, the name of the educator which they have entered, the date, the subject, the grade. So you have all the responses will be collected here, even if a new entry is made in the form. Now the responses will be directly collected here. So here it is for Google Form. I guess that now you are ready to start making your own form. Have a nice day.